All right, what's going on, everyone? Finally, our free Sniper Entry Pro indicator is available. I'm not sure at what point I'll be releasing this video, most likely in a few days from now, but I want to go over everything here on launch. So as soon as you get the indicator, you know exactly how it works. Sniper Entry Pro is a premium indicator inside the EzAlgo bundle, and it's also a free standalone indicator that we're releasing to the community, along with a few other things which I'll get into later in this video. But essentially, this combines price action, trend, structure, displacement, key fib levels all into one indicator that will give you the exact entry, DCA entry, stop loss, and take profit levels. Now, obviously, this kind of depends on your trading strategy. You might not use the take profit labels that we have here. In fact, a lot of the time when I'm trading with this strategy, I'll look to take profit 1 actually at take profit 3. So I'll look to take my first profit at the swing high and then leave a runner to go even further. So again, these are just the recommended entry levels and take profits for absolute newbies if you want to start making money in the markets. Now, just by looking at this indicator in the past, you can see just how accurate this has been. Of course, there's going to be some occasional stop outs, right? No indicator is 100% perfect, but this is a strictly price action indicator, and it combines a ton of my favorite filters or confluences, which I'll get into one second, to make this a very accurate and very profitable trading indicator. Now, you can see there's a lot of buy signals here currently. You might be wondering, well, where are the sell signals? In the beta release, we're considering this a beta release. We're only doing long positions. Now, this is for a few different reasons. All right, the first reason is that most financial markets right now are in an uptrend, so you're going to want to be looking for long positions, all right? Especially for my crypto traders out there. We are approaching a new bull run, so you'd only want to be looking to take long positions in these current market conditions, right? And number two, the code is very large, so when we tried to add the short positions, it actually wouldn't work. So we're still trying to figure out how to actually add the short position to this indicator and have it all in one indicator without any glitches or study errors, etc. But for now, it is a long only indicator. We have added the strategy tester. I'm still not sure if I even want to release a strategy tester or how I'll do that, but we found an average of like a 2 profit factor across most pairs on a slightly higher time frame. Now, keep in mind, that's just following the signals. That's not even putting into consideration your own technical analysis, trading at key levels, etc. We've seen an average of around a 2 profit factor. On some pairs, we've even seen 3, 4, 5 profit factor, which means for every dollar that you trade with, you'll make $5 back. So absolutely insane stuff. Obviously, not every pair is going to be like that. We've also seen profit factors as low as 1.4 to 1.5 at the very lowest. However, keep in mind that's strictly by following these signals, right? Now, to get started with Sniper Entry Pro, click the second link in the description below. This indicator is a standalone free indicator for the community. You're going to claim access to the sniper role. This is going to open a new category in Discord. From there, you're going to enter your Blowfin ID and your TradingView username. Blowfin is a top cryptocurrency exchange at the moment. They have a great team, a great user interface, and depending on when this video comes out, they've just added spot as well as futures. I'm actually in a Telegram with their team. I was put onto them by a mutual friend a few months ago. I've been trading on their platform. I absolutely love it. And the great thing about them is that they don't do anything shady. A lot of these crypto exchanges are trading against their users, engaging in money laundering and some crazy stuff that you guys probably don't hear about. I saw on Twitter recently some of these exchanges being called out, but Blowfin doesn't do any of that. In fact, their whole team is doxxed, and I talk to them on a daily basis. Whenever I have an issue personally with the platform, I'll reach out to them and they'll get it fixed in a timely manner, which is very cool. So if you want a safe cryptocurrency exchange that is also available for US customers and it's non-KYC for the moment, then Blowfin is like your only option anyway. So all we're making you do is sign up to Blowfin with our affiliate link, deposit a minimum of $100, and just trade on the account. So we're not going to ask you to trade some crazy amount, and we're not going to ask you to deposit thousands of dollars. We just want to see you trading with our affiliate link. That's the only thing that we're getting out of this by releasing it for free. For my Forex and futures users that don't trade crypto and don't have Blowfin, this will be exclusive to the EzAlgo Pro plan. All right, so once you've submitted your info, you'll receive access to Sniper Entry Pro. Now let's go into the settings here just so you guys know all of the details. So to start, we have the show entry zone. By the way, all of these colors are customizable. So if you don't like the colors, you can change them. The entry zone is where you're going to be looking to take positions. Now by default, this indicator is set to limit orders. So anytime prices the entry or the DCA entry, it will be considered you entering a position. So in all of our back tests so far, it's been via limit order. So you're not waiting for a reaction, you're simply setting a limit order. Now it's up to you whether you want to trade that way. If I'm on a higher time frame, I usually set limits anyway, making this indicator very, very useful. However, if I'm on a lower time frame, I might want to wait for some other confluences, maybe using the other EzAlgo indicators, or simply waiting for a reaction from the level. We also have various filters here for the entry zone. So one of our main filters that I always recommend using is the displacement filter. So this filter will only show you entry zones where price has made a displacement to the upside. So as you can see right here, we have a clear displacement where price is forming multiple bullish candles in a row, leaving behind these fair value gaps, right? And that is a great confluence to add for your entry zones. And as you apply these filters, you'll notice that less trades appear. And this is where this indicator gets really good because you can stack a ton of confluences using these filters. So I always recommend to have this displacement filter toggled on for moves like this. Below that, we have a structure filter. So anytime there's a structure shift in the market, it will show those entry zones. So for example, right here, you can see we have a clear structure break to the upside, right? A clear structure break to the upside with displacement. So that zone is still showing here with those two filters. And then finally, we have a trend filter, 1 through 3, 1 being the weakest trend and 3 being the strongest trend. Now this incorporates higher time frame flat back Heikin-Ashi candles, which is a confluence that makes up the trend dashboard in the regular EzAlgo indicator. And as you can see, as you start to apply these filters, you'll notice how the win rate increases. I mean, there's only one stop loss so far, and this was all the way back in August? Right? Granted, I'm on a 2-hour time frame, and yes, you will see stop losses occasionally. Here you can see we have 3 stop losses in a row, but granted, the market condition is terrible. The entry zones that have the highest probability of hitting a take profit are trade setups like this. So this is actually perfect timing because this is a trade setup that I would take myself. We have this area of consolidation, displacement to the upside, a break of structure, and we also have this higher time frame support level. So as you can see, this level has acted as support. We failed, acted as resistance, flip back into support, resistance, resistance, then support again. So this level for me is a key level. And I'm sure if you pull up your EzAlgo indicator, turning on the 6-hour EzAlgo support and resistance levels, you'd see a level here. If not here, then you definitely see a level here overlapping the sniper entry zone. So when you have a higher time frame key level overlapping this entry zone, you can be sure that this is a high probability trade. So it's very simple. I'd have my first entry here on the entry. I have my second entry right here on the DCA entry. This reduces my risk and also gives me a better average entry if price were to come down, with my stop loss at the stop loss. And I target probably the swing high for my first take profit. Again, if you want to take profit quicker, you can, totally up to you, and maybe leave a runner for 50 to 52K. So this is a perfect example of a setup that I'd like to use with Sniper Entry Pro. This is also referred to as the 1-2 setup. So you guys may have heard of this before. See price consolidates, you have a strong move up with displacement, breaking market structure. That is the 1 wave. And then it comes down to retest this sniper entry zone, which is 2. And then that third move to the upside, continuing that trend, which is 3. And this is what this indicator is built off of. This indicator works best on a higher time frame, like all indicators. However, you can still use this indicator on a lower time frame. Just make sure that you have your confluences in check. So for example, let's go on the 15-minute here. It looks like this was another winning trade. So as you can see, this is an example of a trade that I also would take. We have that displacement to the upside, break of structure. We also have a support confluence here as well. There's a lot of price history in this area. Fills our entry and our DCA. So our average entry is right here at the moment and immediately hits our first take profit. Maybe move stop loss to break even after TP2, and eventually it hits our TP3. So it hits all take profits, and this is on the 15-minute time frame. Now, if we scroll back a little bit further, you can see there are more stop outs when you're on the 15-minute time frame. So this is when I'd recommend actually turning on the trend filter if you're on lower time frames to kind of mitigate some of these false signals. You'll see whenever the market is in a clear uptrend, this indicator hits like an 80-90% win rate. When you're in a clear uptrend like this. Again, if I'm scrolling back, you'll see none of this is repaint, by the way. This is all real time. And this is only on Bitcoin. So I can show you guys some more pairs as well. So here we go on ADA USDT. You can see ADA has been in a clear uptrend. This is definitely a coin I'd look to long using this indicator. If we go down to a lower time frame, we'll have some more entries, right? Hitting all of our take profits. And keep in mind, the risk to reward is great on these trades, guys. When it's hitting TP3, the risk to reward is at minimum a 1.5, and that is with the first initial buy, not even including the DCA. I mean, with the DCA included, you're probably sitting at like a 2.5 risk to reward ratio. And you can simply scroll down on our entire Blowfin watch list here, and you can see just how accurate this indicator has been in the past. I mean, really insane stuff here, guys. So if you're not taking advantage of this indicator for free, I don't know what to tell you. And yes, this works on Forex as well. And here we go, right? So we're hitting all these take profits. Beautiful, beautiful entry. This is exactly the type of trade I want to see with Sniper Entry Pro. Clear displacement. Look at all these fair value gaps, guys, right? Break of structure to the upside. This is the one, comes back to our Sniper Entry zone, gets our entry, and then starting that third wave. So if you're setting limit orders, there's very few confluences you could use besides key levels. So I always recommend using higher time frame support and resistance zones. You guys know I talk about this all the time. If you're an EzAlgo Pro member, this is super easy. All you have to do is turn on your EzAlgo V11 and toggle on the SR. When you guys see that there's a high time frame support or resistance level overlapping this entry zone, that is a great confluence to have. Like I just mentioned, I like to see strong break of structures, creating a clear displacement. That's another confluence I like to use. You can also use the oscillator when the oscillator is in that oversold zone or forming those bullish divergences. That can be another piece of added confluence. For example, here we have that clear displacement up, break of structure, price retests this level, and then you can see that the Easy Oscillator flashes a mild buy signal here right after that DCA fill. So if you were entering via a market order, that would be your entry trigger. Now, not only are you guys going to be getting this indicator for free, you're also going to get the channels inside the Sniper Entry Pro category. Now, in this category, we have our entire Blowfin watch list where you can go and simply scan through all of the Blowfin pairs to find this setup in action on whatever time frame you choose. Obviously, the market conditions aren't super great at the moment after that large dump, so I might want to turn on all of the filters, or at least the trend filter. And here you can see on AVAX, I already have a setup that I'm eyeing. This was literally the first crypto I chose on a 30-minute time frame. We had that clear break of structure to the upside. We have displacement. There is price history in this entry zone. We also have some bullish order blocks. This will be a long position that I would potentially take. We also have some higher time frame support confluence at this level. Now, along with our watch list, we're also going to give you guys daily setups each day, our own setups that we find using the Sniper Entry Pro indicator. We actually have an in-house team that is going to scavenge through hundreds of pairs each and every day to find you guys the best possible setup. So there's literally no excuse. We're giving you the tools, we're giving you the resources, we're even giving you the setups that we're looking at. All you have to do is execute. Now, some of you may be asking, why are you releasing this for free? What's the point? Couldn't you make more money incorporating into your pro? Yes, this is a pro indicator as well. This is the only free standalone pro indicator that we have. In 2024, we just want to give as much value as possible to the community, and I want to start doing more things like this as well with free products. It seems like everyone in the trading space at this point is trying to sell you something, and I'm fully aware of that, coming from someone who has their own premium indicator, who has their own paid signals community. Granted, we are one of the best. However, it is kind of annoying to see everyone trying to sell something, especially people that aren't really qualified. So, this is the least that I can do for the community. I want to give you guys this for free. This took so much time to create, but I'm definitely happy with the end product. You'll also get all future updates for free as well. And along with that, we're going to give you guys the setups that we find. This is crazy, crazy stuff. No other groups are doing this. No other groups are providing this much value and creating real helpful indicators based on price action. This will remove all the guesswork. In fact, I want to go through one thing right now because this just got me super, super fired up, right? I went back through all of the altcoins. I was going down the list of altcoins on an 8-hour time frame, just going through the list, and it's hitting 80%, guys, on a higher time frame, calling these bottoms. Crazy, crazy stuff on a higher time frame. So if you're a swing trader, you can use this when you're swing trading to help find the bottom. This is crazy stuff, right? You've never seen an indicator this accurate on a time frame like this, right? It just doesn't exist. We're literally calling the bottoms with this strategy, right? Which is super, super crazy. Again, you'll never see this in any other indicators. I mean, I'm literally going down the list, guys, right? I'm not making anything up. I'm showing you guys, you know, the current entries as well. So you could take these as current trades even if you don't have the indicator, just watching this video. Again, you wouldn't want to be looking for trades like this. That's not a clear break of structure. That's not a clear displacement. The market is just ranging. That's not really a good trade. This would be a trade you'd want to take, right? A clear displacement to the upside, breaking structure right into our entry zone, etc. And one final thing I want to go over very briefly is the alerts. So not only can you set an alert for when price has tapped into the sniper entry zone, you can actually set an alert for when price approaches the zone, which is very, very useful. So you don't have to manually scan through all the pairs you're looking at. You'll actually get alerted right before price taps into your entry zone. So you can set the alert to once per bar or only once. This will save you so much time. We also have alerts for when price hits the zone or when it hits the DCA. Show your appreciation. It would mean a lot if you guys would just like this video and leave a comment. That's all I'm asking for. Like I said, this indicator took a lot of time. My coders and I were up for literally weeks on end trying to get this done for you guys in a timely manner. Like I said, there will be more updates to come in the future, which you guys will all be getting for free, as well as the users in our EzAlgo Pro group. I'm so excited to see the results that you guys have with this indicator. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.